Good fucking morning, people. I know I haven't done an episode in a while. It's my laziness, my procrastination, um, and there's only me to blame for it. But I am sorry if you do enjoy listening to this and have been keeping up to date. Sorry, I got a little tiger here. Today, I did want to discuss the Olympics, though, as I am getting back into competition season, um, which is fun and exciting, especially as now I'm able to afford to, live and train and buy equipment and have a coach without worrying the whole financial side of what am I going to do with my life when I'm broke and still trying to be an athlete. But nevertheless, I'm happy and I'm ready to train hard and hopefully get to the Olympics. I know now it's between me and my brother as he recently this year joined the Latvian team. So we have to compete against each other. And mostly I wanted to talk about why I would want to go to the Olympics. And I'll be totally honest with you. Over the years, it's less and less appealing to me, especially seeing the way the Olympics are created, the minimal funding athletes who put their entire lives on the line instead of selling their bodies, trying to make it there, just to end up, financially struggling unless they are like the top 1%, which I guess if you're going to the Olympics, you are the top 1%, and yet there's like such lack of support. Um, Partially, I think that's to do with viewership, depending on the sport. Um, but then again, the Olympic Committee takes most of the money, even though they might be airing it, but they should distribute that out, distribute that wealth, sort of, that they create from it into these sports and into these athletes. And they do build like huge venues, but the amount of people who watch the Olympics, I'm guessing they have little money left over. Um, it's kind of fucked up. I'll be real. Yeah, it's really fucked up. And I've always looked at the Olympics as like a fun little side quest to do, but I know many people, British, from all over the place, who see the Olympics as the peak life existence. And that's rough, especially because I don't do a sport like tennis where you have like Wimbledon, you have money behind it, and you know, tennis is probably cheaper than what the fuck I do for a living, sports wise, and hey, a lot of these guys are like very family backed, which is cool because raised in a family of sport, that their parents did it, now they do it, now they're trying to reach that goal. Um, but I think you need some sort of privilege to be an athlete in many sports, in many sports. Yeah, I think even if we are looking at football, yes, you can play football and shit like the Brazilian kids who play football 24/7, 365, and they get really damn good. And but nevertheless, the chances of being discovered by some sort of team is much smaller than the opportunities if you go to a private school and you're pretty decent and you can get really good coaching from someone who may have been a past athlete who understands the sport, who understands the tactics, and if you're coming from a less privileged background, you won't be able to get that same experience. I'm sure there's many pro footballers that aren't discovered or haven't been given the chance because of where they grew up and who they grew up with. So I guess it is sort of luck based, but nevertheless, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I'm very fortunate to be where I am to be able to go forward with this plan and this goal. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I've got to actually head off to training. It is in 25 minutes. It takes 15 minutes to get there, so I will be hella late. But ciao, ciao, and I hope to do more podcasts. Is my own laziness, and forgive me. All right, ciao, ciao.